Question 209 says the equation for one of the vertical asymptotes of g of x, which is equals to 4 tan a half x plus 30 will be. So what will the equation of the vertical asymptote for this function be? And in order to find the answer for this, we need to first understand the basic tan x function. It normally has asymptotes at 90 and 270. But now this is no longer a basic tan graph, it's one that has been modified. If we start off with the outer side, we see the 4. The 4 only affects the amplitude or how quickly it rises, and it controls the slope of our function, of our tan function. So in this case, it will have no effect on the position of our asymptotes. Then we look at the half. The half affects our function because now it shifts or elongates our period, which was before 180 degrees. So every point is now shifted by 2 times the distance. So instead of having our asymptotes at 90 and 270, we're going to have them at 180 or 540. I'm just going to use O instead. So 90 now changes to 180, 270 now changes to 540 because we have doubled our period. Remember, the normal period of a tan graph is 180, but with the introducing the half, we have 180 over a half, which is basically 180 times 2, which is basically now 540. So that's how long it would take for our tan graph to complete one cycle. Oh, actually, that was a mistake. 180 divided by a half, that's going to be 180 times 2, which is 360, not 540. But anyways, we've seen how the half affects our asymptotes. Now, what about the 30? Now, what the 30 is saying is that after we've changed our period, we still shift our function by a certain amount of units. And in this case, it's 30 units to the left, which is kind of counterintuitive because normally you think plus is to the right and minus is to the left. But this is always inversed when dealing with Cartesian coordinates, especially left and right. Up and down, that's the same. Up is positive, down is negative. But let's see now how this is affecting our function. So minus 30, like that, or plus 30 actually. So now this is gonna shift it 30 units to the left. So we're gonna say 180 minus 30, which is gonna be 150, or 540 minus 30, which is gonna be 510. And we see that there's 150 here, so that's our answer.